Okay, you're welcome to the program Views and Thoughts, where we sharpen our ideas on the table of analysis. On today's edition, we shall be having Duru Eunice Adaku, popularly known as That Media Girl. She's a blogger, photographer, entrepreneur, author, public speaker, media personality, and currently a politician running for the Imo State House of Assembly representing Isiala Mbano Constituency. Adaku Quingist is one of the few hardworking females in Nigeria. She has effectively made an exceptional brand for herself by carving out her own niche in the way she presents her goods and services. Her philanthropic works and all is transforming lives with every gift. So, she will be our guest on the show, Views and Thoughts. Coming soon in a moment. Be right back. Your views and thoughts are formidable. Your views and thoughts forms the ideology. Your views and thoughts marries our daily living with a resounding progress. Your views and thoughts says a lot about the people. And hey, I am Ugo Pluto Oba, and this is the forum, Views and Thoughts. Okay, the show is still Views and Thoughts on Orange TV, 59 star times 113. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, well, thanks for coming. And you've been an inspiration in a way, you know. You've been an inspiration. Let's just hit it straight. We saw you present your artwork poster that you're going to be running for the seat of the House of Assembly member representing Isiala Mbano. And everybody was like, "What?" Like, Quingist. So, well, let's just start from that note. What's the inspiration?
Well, like Quingist, I'm a go-getter. I believe I have a lot to offer. I'm made for more. So, looking at the series of leaders we've had coming from Isiala Mbano, I personally am not impressed. I don't know about others. I am not impressed. Recently, we had one of them having issue with the youth. So, I felt like it's our time. We keep expecting people to do what we can do for ourselves. Like, who does that? So I said, okay, it is a time I step up and encourage other youths. Once they see somebody like me, I don't have a car, I don't have much money, they will be impressed. So I took up the step as a transformer to encourage others that you can do it. We don't expect others to do it for us.
Seriously? Okay, I still want to take it from what you just said. Like you said that you actually made that move to get certain people looking up to you to be impressed.
It's not just getting impressed, but they also not look down on themselves. They were like, if Quingist can do this, I too can do it. At this age, the youths, we've been delegated to the back. We've been bench warmers, just like in football. We've been watching from outside, whereby we will do most of this work. None of these leaders, their team is made up of youths. Brilliant brains, handling social media, handling speech. It's time we take up this lead. We need them as advisors. It's time we show them that we are capable of this.
Quingist,
yes.
If there's something I know about you, I've always known you to be a blunt lady.
I am.
And so I was never surprised when I saw the bill and all of that, Yeah, I was very astonished, but then I still knew it has to do with your innate ability, what you can do. Now, politics is usually known as a sort of money spree agent. Like people spend more. Maybe coming out, you need to like, get a structure. You need to do certain things, not necessarily giving people money, but setting up the structures and all of that. When you look at this aspect, don't you feel intimidated? Like, how are you going to do it? Is it enough, to aspire? Don't you think that, these things too are also are condiments, to a victory or so?
Well, true. I don't have money. You see, for these structures, I don't have money, but I have volunteers. We created a group, and then like Quingist for Imo State House of Assembly 2023, and then we let the group open, and people have been entering. We have structures, positions have been taken. People are willing to support. I don't have money, but I believe that once there is a will, that where there's a way, there is a way. So we have this as an agenda, and I know there's people that support these goals, and people are going to still support it. I know very much that financially I cannot afford this, but I know people are out there that are going to be impressed and going to support to make this dream a reality.
Okay, now in politics itself, every individual aspiring for a seat would always, fly under a platform, in a political platform or a political party. And we know that your bid right now wouldn't devoid this, which means you are going to be, running on a party. Okay, so which party are we looking at this point?
Well, we're not going to unveil the party, not now, not here. Okay. Reasons best known to us, the team, but we're going to run with a party that is not corrupt.
Not corrupt?
And that's youth oriented.
Serious?
Yes.
Do you think the current party in power right now?
I didn't say anything. You must not put words to my mouth.
Yeah, I just want to get your own. The show is views and thoughts.
No. Really? I didn't say anything like that. Okay. We're going to come out with a party that you'll be proud of, I will be proud of, and you will be willing to associate with. I'm not saying that any party in power is, or the one that is not in power is bad or not bad, but I'm going to come out with a party that everybody will be willing to work with. And meanwhile, we're not voting party, we're voting individuals. Okay. So you see these people from these other parties voting for me because they think I am capable, or they know that I am capable. Okay. So for now, the party will be unveiled very soon. After the stakeholders meeting we're going to have in the local government, then we'll be unveiling the party.
Okay. We have some big political wigs, we have them out there. Don't you feel intimidated, like, having a circle of political, giants around? Don't you feel intimidated, like, would they outdo you or so? Does that come into your mind sometimes?
No. The only thing that bothers me is the youth that I'm coming out for stabbing me at the back. Okay. Because we all know that 70% of these votes are coming from the youth. In a family there is one father, one mother, and then 7 children. So there's more of the youth there. But my only fear is that this same youth will go back to these giants and collect money and then sell me out. But for them, I'm not scared of them. I know they started somewhere.
Are you really sure they
I'm
sell
not
you out?
Scared.
Are you really sure?
Most of them. That's why I'm here. I'm pleading with them not to sell me out. They can go collect whatever money they want to collect, but they should always remember that this is youth o'clock.
Youth o'clock.
Yes.
I like your confidence.
Thank you.
Okay. If I believe that anything is possible, sometimes man limits himself. It has been agreed to be like such. If you have the opportunity, if you make it as a member representing Isiala Mbano, what are you going to do? What is that thing you would do that would outstand everything everyone does as a member representing your constituency?
Well, for starting, I will make sure my cabinet my team is made up of youths, brilliant brains, not somebody that doesn't know how to Google, or somebody that doesn't know how to use your smartphone to make researches. That's for starters. Then secondly, I won't be needing to delegate people to do some of this work because Isiala Mbano is not that big. I will have to go. There's a lot of hospitals, buildings, beautiful buildings, but no equipment. So we have to make sure we are present and we will equip these things. You know, it's not having buildings and leaving them, abandoning this building and they are dilapidated and stuff like that. We have to work on these things, equip them, make sure they are properly put to use. You know, and a lot of these people, like recently, I have some people that put to bed, and because of lack of these things, especially hospitality. I know we lost one of our brothers because there was no hospital for him to be rushed to. You know, hospitality is my priority. Women put to bed every day and they die, and the children, they lose the children. You know, this hospital should not just be there for fancy. They should be equipped. That is one. Then two, the education sector. Man, a poor man cannot send children to school again. WAEC is something else. So coming from the slump, that's what I say to myself. Coming from there, I know how it is. I know how they shoot pinches. So I want to put in a lot of energies to make sure these things are put to place. Make sure that I put my ideas and I put my motions to make things better for my people. Because my people are my priority right now. I want them to, tomorrow when they see there is no Quingist, there is no me, they will always remember, like Sam Bakwe. You know, people don't remember the bad things again. They remember only the good things. The roads, anywhere you go, they say this road was built as Sam Bakwe. You know, I want to be remembered that way. If I am not tomorrow, I want to be remembered for this is what Quingist did. And we are happy for it, you know. I don't want to be saying for negative things. Positivity is ultra. I want my people to be happy, to enjoy what it means to be a good Nigerian.
Who inspires you amongst the greats of politicians all time?
Frankly speaking, no.
No, but you just talked about Sam Mbakwe.
Well, I don't really know much about him, but I keep saying this road is built by him, this road is built, you know, that is a good thing. I like seeing the good thing. Like me, I hardly post negative news about me up online unless I wanted to inform people about something. So I like hearing those good aspects of people, no matter how bad they are. And let something good be known about you. So although I like Okonjo-Iweala, but she's not really trying for this leadership position.
Yes, I was coming to that, but then that will be the second phase of this conversation. You know, sometimes some people deliberate on experience. You know, of being to your state first, you know, rule your state before you start coming out for presidency. Now, looking at Quingist, you know, aspiring to becoming a member representing Isiala Mbano. Well, what are those things you've done? What have you done, you know, on your own capacity to say, hey, if you're given a mantle, you can deliver?
Well, I've done little on my own. You know, I'm not. I advocate against, you know, cameras and when you're doing charity, you're using camera to. I advocate against it. So though behind the cameras, I've done a lot of things. Project Pad a Girl, Project Keep Imo Clean, projects. From year one to my finals, I am a course rep.
Okay.
So I have been in a lot of leadership positions that I have not only added my intellectual properties, but also make sure they move forward. Okay. So I might not mention them there to avoid somebody saying I'm bragging or something like that, but I know that once you come to me to say profile yourself, a lot of things about Quingist will be unveiled. I'm a businesswoman. I grew Quingist empire from scratch to today. I think we are doing so well without a lot of support. We're capable. I think I know I'm capable of taking a leadership position.
Okay, the show is still views and thoughts on Orient TV, and of course we've been chatting with Duru. Adaku Duru, okay, that media girl, and she's saying a whole lot. Let's go for the second phase. After this time out, we'll be talking about some politicians, female politicians, their strides, her own strides, and then we'll call it a day. On the show, we'll be right back. Okay, you're welcome back to the show, Views and Thoughts, and I've been with Duru Adaku, that me, the girl, aka Quingist, very much in the building. Okay, let's get back to you and the conversation. Now, I feel so inspired, and I believe most people out there seeing you right now are really saluting your courage for coming out and saying you can do this. Okay,
Yes.
and now going back, looking at the antecedents of those talking about female folks that have been in politics and all of that, from your own perspective, I don't want to go deep into it. But do you think that the ladies or women that so far have been given that fair opportunity, to represent themselves, to come out in governments, in politics in general?
No. Well, for instance, when I preach for equality, people think we women we are dramatic.
Dramatic, okay.
But a lot of us. Okay, I was somewhere. Sorry, I'm deviating. I was somewhere and they were talking about you're coming out for election. They will use you. The belief once you're a woman, you're coming into politics, you're just coming out to sell yourself, like cheaply, and then stuff like that. So that discourages a lot of women. They feel, oh, my husband say, oh, my husband people say, my family, they will look at,
Yeah.
a lot of them, that alone discourages them. So they, even when the opportunity is there, they shy away from it. So a lot of women in Africa, I think the problem is let people know that politics is not where you come to sell yourself. As the aspect they have in mind, they believe is come and do all these mathematic affairs. That's not the problem. The problem is once you are willing, who is ready to support you? So some of these women say, I don't have money, and this man is ready to put this amount of money into this thing. Maybe I should appreciate with this thing. That's where this other aspects come into. But I believe that women have rights, and some of them who knows their right have been utilizing it. So the opportunity is there, but not completely 50-50.
Okay. Quingist, do you see yourself eventually aligning with one party? Because there's this scenario whereby when some parties, when they look at you like, okay, she's out, she's vying for this seat, why don't we, ask her to step down and then join our own alliance and all of that? Do you see that happening? Because it occurs most times. You see some, young aspirant coming up, and then all of a sudden, the bigger people in the political setup come, they induce you with money sometimes, like, okay, have these millions and hey, step down or join our own party or join our train, and then at the end of it they will give you an appointment. Don't you see that happening to you?
Well, politics is a game.
Okay.
No permanent friend, no permanent enemy.
Yeah.
But I can't say what tomorrow holds, but I'm a loyal person. If I have a party today that sees what I say in myself, I'm loyal to them. But if you don't see what I say in myself and somebody else sees the future I see for myself, of course I should go. You're supporting me, I go for you. You get? It's not the monetary aspect right now. It's about seeing the vision I have. This is where I want these people to be. Align with that vision. If these people are not for this vision, of course you can always move from these people to these people that are ready to move to that vision, with that vision, run with that vision with you. So I'm not saying I'm going to jump from one party to another, no. Okay. But I believe that vision is the ultimate goal here. If my vision aligns with this party and they are ready to climb with me, we'll climb together. But I'm loyal.
Okay, you'll be loyal.
Yeah, I am loyal.
So you're trying to be technical with the question. I understand. No permanent enemy, no permanent friend. But then it's all good. Okay. Now, the youth. So let's talk about the situation of the country right now. I believe you know many things happening. What are those things that bother you about the youth? Because you're youth right now, and could you please just share with us those things that bothers you, that if you have the opportunity you can change with your office, so to say?
The youths, 70% of us don't believe in ourselves. They feel intimidated easily. So if I can encourage them, if I can build a motivator inside of them to know that they are made for more, they are more than capable. The things happening in Nigeria is not even enough to stop them. That is what I need to change in them. If I win, when I win, they will see. I don't even need to come and preach to them. Them by themselves will pick up themselves and say, this girl. They will just say, this girl can do it. Why can't I? That is one thing I must change in them. Because once you have the hope, you have the courage for more, nothing will stop you, not even the bad government. And this bad government cannot change itself. It's still waiting for us. We're the leaders of tomorrow, we're the leaders of tomorrow is today. Because there was a yesterday before today. And there's a today and there's a tomorrow. So the tomorrow we are looking for is today. So if they aspire, they will get it. Then we can all join together as youths and move this place forward. And then they should stop looking for easy way out. I've seen the trend going on everywhere, easy way out, easy way out, easy way. See, the narrow way, the narrow escape is usually the death trap or something like that. I've heard that, something like that. I don't really know what that is. But I know that once you're looking for an easy way out, it is the quickest way to die. Your easiest way out is the quickest way to die. So I am going to try to be that transformation factor for them to pick up and know that there is a better tomorrow. Our Nigeria is going to be better if and when they are all willing to join hands and work together.
In your constituency, has any woman contested?
Actually, my cousin sister is also running.
Running as well?
Yes.
Wow, you just want to both of you just want to take.
She contested last year and last election.
What's her name?
Her name Adanna. She's one you boy here. Adanna.
So what happened? Okay, so what happened in a bid to?
She's still running.
She's still running?
House of Assembly.
Okay, I thought you said she's contested before.
She's still contested. She's going to come out. I'm sure she's going to come out because we call each other and we encourage each other. So okay. You can do this, I can do it. If I win, I support you. If you win, you support me. Okay. So we believe that, in fact, in my family, we are known as, I can't use the word change because a lot of people are disappointed with the word change. So we are known as transformers. So okay. If I don't win, she can win. She's my cousin, not from the same family, but from Isiala Mbano. Okay. We just extend the family, but we can do it.
There's this ugly trend amongst politicians. Like if you look around, you see that most are coming out. They're giving manifestos, saying all manner of things that they would do, just like the way we've been experiencing. And at the end of the day, nothing happens. They even become worse. Don't you think? I'm talking about those that would doubt what you're saying. Don't you think that, in a way, maybe what you're sounding is a rhetoric to like what had been existing? Maybe not from my own assertion right now. It could be from those watching right now, seeing you. Don't you think what have you got to say to them? Because some of them may feel like that's something they talk. If they enter jail, finish now, they call it form madam. The carrier escort, they work out. All those kind of things. So what are you going to say? Are we going to see these things happening with Quingist for adventure?
I'm going to use an Igbo adage here.
Okay.
Mechanic. Now, what I'm trying to say is, because others came out and said it and then move on and didn't do nothing, doesn't refer to me. Now, go back and check these people's background. Most of these people just came back from nowhere and then they got, okay, like the last person. He came back from nowhere and then he's campaigning and the people felt like, hey, he came back, he's already having money, he doesn't need our money. You see, that's the problem. I am Quingist Adaku. Every dime I made, I sweat for it. So I have made money from my hand. I know how it feels to make a dime. I'm not here to squander anybody's money. I'm only a multiplier. I'm here to look for a way that will encourage others so that tomorrow I will not be, I have a lot of way to go. The future is a long way for me. So if I don't plan today well, my tomorrow is is nothing, because tomorrow I might actually be contesting for Senate. So it's how I perform today that will give me the privilege to perform go for another position tomorrow. Yeah. So they should not be discouraged from what they have experienced, but they should try another. Try me again. As
we round up, what about your support? Did you get support from your parents, your family, and friends?
Frankly speaking, yeah. My mom is crying. She said they're going to kill me. They'll take out my money.
That was why I asked that question.
The moment she heard it, she started crying. Like she was seriously crying. What happened? Instead of her to be happy for me, she said, it's not like she doubts my capabilities, it's that they're going to kill me. They're going to believe that I've made money, that they're going to kill me. So, but my father is like, you, I know you can do it. That one, he trusts me. I'm more like I'm his carbon copy, character wise, stuff like that, height even. So he's like, you can do it. But my mom, she's heartbroken. So like, they're going to kill my daughter for me. And when she heard about this accident, she nearly died. So, but I believe.
Hey, sorry.
Oh, sorry. This it's part of the race, we have to, no matter what comes our way, we have to still make it and keep moving. So I believe the youth should be encouraged by me.
Okay, that was interesting. Okay, before, I think this should be the last question now. That word of advice, and what are you up to right now from this point? We've seen you aspiring. Of course, subsequently we'll get to know the party you'll be involved in. But then, what are those words you have? Though you've said a lot, but those words you have for those persons looking up to you, seeing you, to that height, in the jiffy.
Don't look at me as an incoming House of Assembly member, assembly member.
Yeah, House of Assembly member representing
Isiala Mbano. Look at me as that young popcorn maker, that photographer. Look at me and feel motivated. If I can do it, you too can do it. And remember, you're not too young to run. You're above 18. You can do it. Hello, these people need us more than we need them. we are the table. We are the legs of the table they are sitting on. It's time we stand up and let them know that we can do this. Please, encourage yourself. And I'm open for support. I need intellectual properties, people that are ready to support this movement. We are open.
Okay, thank you for
you,
coming to the show, Views and Thoughts. And of course, we've gotten your own views and thoughts as regards everything we've said so far. Well, a very interesting one coming from Adaku. And it goes a long way to show that the youths are waking up and ready to take the mantle of leadership, just like Quingist is doing right now. And I think subsequently we'll know the party that she'll be, riding on, and some other factors are all about her. We're also going to know if she's going to join another party or so. Like we said, a whole lot we shall be looking up to as regards Quingist, Adaku Duru. Okay, that's how far we can go. Don't forget you can see this program on YouTube, Ugo Pluto Oba Imo World, and also on Orient TV 59 and Star Times 113. When it matters again, definitely we'll have on the show, and then we'll do the needful, hence her views and thoughts is concerned. My name is Sugo Chuku Oba, known as Ugo Pluto, and it's a wrap right now.